We're live, right? Are we there yet? 9 o'clock. Great. If you don't know already, I kind of use this as like a de-stressor. And today, instead of drawing those like shapes I was drawing the last 3 or 4 times I did this, you should be putting things you feel onto whatever you're painting or drawing or whatever you're doing. Like, it should be a feeling. So it's like, so a heart, right? So I kind of asked myself internally, like, okay, like, what do I want to draw? And the first one was just a heart. That's kind of what my gut said, just draw a heart. Now I'm being told, like I said, I'm just feeling what it feels like, or my intuition saying. A foot now, right? And usually I draw big feet on characters as my way of showing groundedness, right? You know, being connected to the earth. So that's my 2 cents about that. I'm trying not to put too many rules on this too. Like, it's like, go with the flow. It's like, have rules, but, you know, have the balance. So it seems like I just want to draw one of my characters. I draw the little heart guy that runs, and it's like a little earth heart. And then I draw this little antenna thing, because I like the Jetsons. If you guys ever watch the Jetsons. Yes? The little boy always had this like little ball on top of his hat, and I always loved that. Coffee and LaCroix. Ooh, baby. 2 of the greatest mixtures ever. A lot of artists paint kind of like how you feel. It's like a feeling, but also like how you see the world, just to hopefully teach something of value. If not only just how to play and how to like just create, right? Not just creating in this, in your like actual medium, also create throughout the entire day, because that's how you get inspiration to do more creative things. Like, I'm always creating with my kids, and even on my free time, I'm always drawing things. I'm always, you know, if I see like little markers or anything just laying around, I'm gonna just try to draw. You know, I always try to create something. My gut's telling me just to do like little black marks on it. Beautiful wife has taught me. 2, 3, 4, 5 step. Think before you say. That's a good one right there. You guys can't see that. Yes? You know, just try to save the earth, right? Like, I just feel like a strong connection with A, forests, but B, like just the earth. So. And also when I do these things, like, I'm also learning from myself. Every time I do one of these little lessons, like, I learn something new. Let it be technical or just, you know, skill-wise. That was ugly. Which kind of brings me back to manifesting, right? 10 years from now, right? I'm acting like how I want to be in 10 years, right? I want to be doing my art, doing some form of entertainment is what I found, that I kind of like just like entertaining people. This is something I just discovered through doing this. Like, I'm actually genuinely happy to like wake up and be like, oh, I can't wait to create something else, and to like hopefully teach fucking one person, you know, something. So this is how I see my life, like doing this. And I'm already living my life. It's like, yeah, you're gonna be scared the first 10 times you do it, but then the more you do it, the less scary it gets, and the more it becomes natural. And then you're like, now it's no longer like a dream, it's like actually happening, drawing on cardboard. You know, when you find these little insights, it's better off to share them with other people, other artists, and instead of like hoarding it all for yourself. It's like, I'd rather see all the artists rise up and, you know, have success. They need us to fulfill the other aspect now. I think artists have a lot more leverage now. It's only going to keep on going up, up, and up. Just create something, and like, you think that your art isn't valuable, whatever, like, honest to God, like, if you're making it to make it, then it's meant to be on this earth. Alright, I like that. I think we're going to get a little bit playful. Oh, can you guys see that? I don't think the people I don't think you can see that, and I don't want to move my camera. Actually, this is my ditty. This is my 2 cents of recycling. What's it called? Upcycling. I love that jacket. I got paint on that jacket, and that was the only reason I was like, I'm going to do something about it. I'm going to upcycle, and that's what came out. I genuinely love it. That's all that matters. Okay, I think we're going to bust out some markers now. Where's my oil pens? Oh yeah. These pens are magic. Sorry, these oil pastels are magic. It's the next thing that I want to draw, and right away, right in my gut, robot. I'm like, okay, cool, whatever, you know, like these are things that like sometimes it connects to certain feelings that you felt throughout the day and that you want to just get it out. It's kind of how those things happen sometimes. So, and you do this with everything though, like you do this with, you know, even the colors. You keep asking yourself and it will always tell you to get quiet enough. And like I said, usually it's just a gut feeling, you know, so, uh-oh. This may not be a robot. Sometimes I am wrong. Just go with it. Remember, just like have some rules, but make sure you know how to flow too. Like it could be as easy as like just starting with the shapes and then work around it, creating with that. You know, sometimes you get stuck. Start with the shapes. I wanted to prime this bad boy, but I didn't have time. I have children. Not gonna happen. Now I draw, like I said, I did that same little ball thing on top. Once again, it goes down to the feeling, right? Everything has to be a feeling, but sometimes it is good to add it into your art. It's not only how you see the world, that's how you feel the world. My legacy, right? It's like hopefully when you see all art, you should be feeling it, but more prominent, I guess. A stronger feeling. Like I said, I have a whole lifetime to figure this shit out. That little squiggly line I just did, doing that in that fast motion, I was getting a bit of my frustration out on it. And sometimes you do just feel it, right? Just like if it calls for like chaos, just let it out. You know, don't think about it. Just kind of like let it rip. Don't forget to dance sometimes. Last time I didn't do this right. If you are watching and you want to see better, bigger quality, I guess I have to say this right. My wife got mad at me last time. Twitch stream, link in bio. I gotta go dance. That's all. That's it. That's all you need. Just a little bit. Did not shoot that damn beauty. It's definitely in the knees. Just gotta bend the knees a little bit. This is coffee, by the way. Coffee and LaCroix. Give him a little pause. That's it. It's literally that simple. It's like, you know, you use art for many things actually. Like, for me, it's like a stress reliever. There's no right or wrong way. I think it's more like a projection of like frustration. Like Rick Rubin says, he's like use it as like a journal. Of course, if you journal too much throughout the day, then you have nothing. Keep it for the end of the day. I find the most successful. So something's telling me red. Give him a unibrow. I didn't give him any arm. It's a grand time. Gotta give the robot a heart, right? Always give the robot the heart. I'm all about balance too. Like robots are known to be a bit stiff, so you gotta give it a little heart. Slowly turning into the Riddler. Here, so you guys can see it. Where am I? There I am. Learning how to get our frustration out on cardboard. Another thing, like I said, I'm in on this like Rick Rubin kick, man. Like his book is magic for artists, but it should be appealing to you first, and then to the audience it should be. So always look at your art kind of like, does it satisfy you? See, and then when I just did that knee right here, the little scoop, I felt that in my knee, like, and that's how, I mean, I think it's a beautiful thing that you transmute onto your paintings and onto your art. I think it's amazing, because then you can start getting into the realm of like, oh, art heals, and God, I swear to God, it does. May not have the science right now, but I will find out. I think that's enough. You got to know also when to walk away from something, and you're like, it's either too much or on the verge to being too much. Hello. So I knew that when I did this, started looking at it, and it is too much. It's too much something. And so I know, okay, I'm about to hit that realm of like, stop, no more. And the painting will also tell you, like, okay, this is it. Like, this is the final thing. This is any more today or in that session. It will tell you. Or it'll be a feeling. Also, white on cardboard. Shout out to my Posca markers. Posca. Once again, you do that same thing, and I'm going to repeat it, but it's really how you should be painting or doing anything, doing any type of art. This is just how I do my art. This is kind of how I create my world. Some of it might be insightful. Some of it might be like, it doesn't work for me yet. I'm either going to write something with this, but it's also telling me to like color in here. I'm going to do that. I'll just do the body of the heart. Use this first before I did that black line. We learn. It's not only like, oh, how can I bum rush this, or how can I rush this? No, like try to practice too, like your craft. I'm always practicing like lines and like how well I can color them in, and you know, I always give myself a little test. Fun and never learn anything. It's like I have fun, but I also train myself Karate Kid style, you know, like picking up beans of rice to work out. I don't hate it. I gotta go over these lines. You learn on the job. But for real though, your thing that you're gonna paint or whatever, draw it out first. It seems to help. Like I said, if this is old news, then I'm just a dummy. Draw it first. And the reason you do color first before you go over you basically only have one chance. At least I only give myself one chance to get it right the first time. Second time it looks terrible. So heart's done, robot's done. I gotta dance a little bit. Give me a second. Just gotta dance a little bit. All over my head. I'm seeing like a lot of like artists on these live streams, like they put the camera there, very still. If you're an artist, I feel like you should be very, very excited, very happy, because like when I do these, I do one portion of it, and I know, okay, I used up a little bit of juice, a little bit of energy to draw that to my likings or connecting, whatever it is. But then you have to like, I find that right after, I have to play. I have to do something playful. I play music a lot, and that charges me up, and then I go back and do my things. But something like this, it's like, just dance it off, just wiggle it off, or I don't know what it is, you know, whatever seems to be calling to you. You know, I actually have yo-yos. Those are actually something I like, you know. This is like self-exploration to a T. It's like, find things that you love, because those will recharge you to keep going at your dreams. It's telling me to make a rainbow. You touch these little mics, man, it's like, you know, like it's like sandpaper. Oh, that's another thing. Like on these kind of drawings, like if you use too much of one medium, it seems to like outweigh itself, right? So like right now I have balance in all aspects. It's like I have markers, oil pastels, and now I'm like, I need to make sure that I don't use one or the other too much. I don't know. It's telling me rainbow, but I don't know what medium to do it in. Let me see what I have over here first. Oh baby, busting out the big boys. So these things are amazing. I don't mind it. Don't mind it at all. This white, not so good, Posca. You fucked up on this white, alright? This white looks like soapy water. All the other markers, though, you killed it. Let's do a pink. Oh my gosh. Alright, another thing. Getting your workstation organized will save you so much time and hassle. All over my head. Anybody that has focusing issues or anything like that, all over my head, I highly recommend it. Had issues, but find that as long as I'm organized, like all over my head, I don't get distracted easily. Just kind of play with it. Just kind of like wherever you want, right? Like find that balance. Ooh, baby. I think red might be one of my favorite colors. All over my head. But so is like baby blue. That's also my old man color. Love it. Cool, looking cool. I don't know, man. Something down here. I'm gonna figure it out. Oh, let me show you what we did. Gotta find the camera. So finding the balance and things. Robot with a little bit of love. Very black and white. Heart. The rainbow. Okay, well, this is a good example then. If you put a rainbow here, you're gonna want to find balance. Over here has to be something darkness. I'll think of something. Hopefully when I cut this all together, it'll show you that it's very important to find the balance in everything. Like all over my head. Everything. And some people get hung up on being too much of something. And I find that by all over my head, finding the radical, like say that you're an angry person, right? You need to go all the way the opposite direction of like anger. So you wanna find the extreme version of your anger. So then you know, okay, that is the wrong direction. Whatever this is, I gotta go far away from that, and you go in that direction. So, what the something here? I got something, and I'm gonna put it, but don't judge me. All right. It's just a calling. Get sick of timeout. Alright, this music, it's getting to me. It's gotta go a little slow with yourself, right? Oh baby. Think about it. Come on. Come to me. What am I gonna put here? While I do that, when I think about that, you put more details into the little heart. Oh, and it does not help you to try to force these things out. Like restraint, like, oh, you know, I gotta figure this out. The less it's gonna come to you. So better with my line, like my movement gestures. Only because I don't want all my characters like stagnant. I'm working on it. Like I said, I have lifetime. What the generations? Generations? Generations 10 years? Definitely 10 years. It still hasn't come to me. I don't know. It's not. What the? Now you have a very important job to do now, right? If it does not come to you, then maybe it's time to walk away. Now you have to always ask yourself that, all right, maybe it's not coming to me right now, but it will come to you, right? Stand like this, I find for some weird reason, it always helps me to like figure things out a little bit faster. Alright, I got it. Don't fail me now, Black. I use these markers too much. Not too much, let me rephrase that. I use these markers a lot, so sometimes the tips don't. Actually, I won't use this size. I will get a bigger size. Alright, so we got our money right here. That's balance right there. Right? Sweet, lovable, rock and roll. What else I got? What else I got? I'm probably gonna cover this up, I'm not gonna lie. I try to keep my cursing down, only for myself. I do like to curse, but I am trying to tone it down a bit. That's my 2 cents about that. I do see there's a lot of marker now on this, right? So I'm gonna use oil pastels one more time. I think we're gonna call that quits after that. Let me see, hold on. Yeah, man, I've been streaming for 50 minutes. All right, so I'm gonna wrap it up a little bit. We're gonna put something in this vicinity. And that's the thing, I was trying to look at things as if I was gonna put this on my wall. What would I want on my wall? Or what would I pay money for? Because like I said, it has to appeal to you first before it's gonna appeal to anybody else. So, I'm gonna figure it out. Mic is in my face, but I'm hoping this will have better quality audio. This screen, it's like little cheese boards. I don't know why I said that. My color choices, I really don't I try to keep to, I don't know what that is, the basic colors? No, I definitely have a certain color. The pattern scheme? No. Color palette, that is our natural state. I'll figure out what color I'm supposed to use. Orange. Wow, look at that. Juan Orange. Nope, didn't say that right either. No idea why I wrote that, but it says pumpkins. These words sometimes have not triggers, but sometimes frustrations, I don't know, a certain emotion attached to it, and you just get it out. Sometimes it has no effect, but sometimes it does have a sense of relief, kind of and you'll feel it in your body. Help me along my journey. Okay, this thing needs some feet. Yep, it's telling me to make some feet on this drawing, so all the things I'm drawing are just authentic things that have called to me. I'm not thinking about oh, what's hot right now, or what's this, or what's that. That's not the point. The point is things that come to you, and right now it's telling me to draw little feet. Hey, little baby feet. I kind of want to do big toes. Is that a thing? Can I do that? It's my show, bitches. Oh, of course, this fucked up my flow as I spray paint all over my Spider-Man underwear. Okay, and now the other foot will go out this way. Cool. Guess we're doing that. Don't hate it, but I'm starting to get that feeling of okay, I think it's almost time to start walking away, because you're about to cross that border of this is going to be fugly. Not even me will like it. I'm going to color his toes red. On my knees. Oh, stay. Okay. Oh, she has just such pretty nails. See, and as I'm doing that, I can actually feel it in my toes. Yeah, now, and it's such pretty nail. And I think what's a good strategy is start somewhere on your body. Such pretty nail. And draw it out. But then you can work, once you know what that feeling is, you can work your way up to certain bodies or certain stuck emotions or feelings or, ailments in your body. I think I have to do this just across here. I think that's it. Like I said, you gotta, that's whoops. Yeah, that's the artist's job, is to know when to walk away, to be this is done, as good as it's gonna get. Or maybe just, you also can be just low on energy, such pretty nail. If it was up for me and it wasn't for this tutorial, recordings, whatever this is, we would have walked away and then came back bottom part, because it almost felt a little rush. I still tried doing as authentic as I could, but for all learning purposes. That's why I do it on cardboard. And then you start filling in the spots, and once again, you use it as a way to feel your body, basically. At least that's what I do. I put my stamp on it. That's it, boys. We did it. Yay! Alright, that's it. I would show that to people. Whatever. I love it. You know, I think it's good. I think this is kind of where I'm probably going to take all the videos in this direction, just kind of like the process of how to use art to like heal yourself, essentially, or evolving yourself. So, but those are my tips and tricks. And that's the thing, like, I am using this also as a way to like manifest my dreams, right? Doing things I would be doing 10 years from now and just starting now. Thank you. I appreciate it. So that's it. Thank you.